Yo, what's going on, everybody? You've seen the thumbnail, you've read the title, and today I want to talk about Call of Duty Vanguard and the main problems with the game right now. And keep in mind, this is coming from somebody who's maybe level like 25 at the most right now. And just from about the first weekend of playing this game, I have already noticed some pretty major problems that, if not fixed, and most of this is day one stuff, but if not really fixed, could completely hinder the entire experience of Call of Duty Vanguard. So with that being said, let's get into the video, guys. Alright, so what are the major problems with Vanguard so far? At least the ones that I've noticed, because I don't really want to attack the game at its core too much right now. But the major problems I can see just based off of weekend one and a couple of days of playing the game are as followed. Hit detection just doesn't work sometimes. Spawns simply will not work sometimes. Weapon balance is obviously terrible. It's to be expected. And most of this stuff, like most of these problems, are the exact reason which my previous video, which was released a little while ago, titled Don't Get Too Excited for Vanguard, covered these exact things. I literally covered these exact points saying don't get too excited for Vanguard because all of this is going to happen. And lo and behold, I was completely and utterly right. The game has huge weapon imbalances. The game's hit detection just doesn't work. Sometimes you can put like 4 to 5 bullets into somebody and they just won't connect for whatever reason. Headshot multipliers are ridiculous, which I'll get into later. And obviously there's some insane weapon imbalances. But all of this together just comes to make a game that's, otherwise really, really fun. Like when the game wants to work properly, I am enjoying Vanguard. I'm having a lot of fun on this game when it's working properly. When the game is not functioning, when I am putting bullets through people and I'm doing no damage, when things like that are happening, I'm not enjoying the game because I'm pissed off because the game isn't functioning properly. And again, I understand this is day one problems, but it is the most major problem that is so highly outlined right now. And of course, in this gameplay, hit detection actually wants to work fine, but there is times where it just won't work at all. And when you combine this horrible hit detection with the insane headshot multipliers, you come up with the most inconsistent gunfights you will ever see in your life. Because, like, headshot multipliers, if you follow me on Twitter, you know I've complained about these countless times. But headshot multipliers can literally take a gun from taking about, like, half a clip to kill you to a gun that's going to take you, like, 2 bullets to kill. It is absolutely insane. It's not an exaggeration. It just genuinely cuts your time to kill almost in half by hitting one headshot. It's absolutely insane. I shit you not. There's an exact story I have that happened to me on Gavutu. I was sitting up at the top piece of the boat on Gavutu. Somebody was on the bottom piece of the boat, saw me on an angle, put 2 headshots into me with an STG, and I die instantly. I thought I was sniped, so I watched the kill cam, obviously, and I'm like, okay, where did I get sniped from? Maybe I can go find this guy and flank him. No, he just hit me with an STG inside the boat, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess the STG is the new sniper rifle. It's absolutely ridiculous. And again, combining this with the bad hit detection, you have so many instances where you will shoot an enemy first and you will lose the gunfight. It is stupid. So many times do I go into gunfights and I'm like, I really hope I win this. Even if I know I hit every bullet, I still might lose the gunfight just because the enemy gets a headshot, or just because hit detection didn't want to work, or a combination of both, which just makes the game feel so screwy and weird and just bad. It's something that can be fixed on day one. I don't know if they're going to actually ever nerf headshot multipliers, which I really think they should. I don't think in a high flinch game you should be rewarded for headshot multipliers as much as you are in this game, especially in Call of Duty, where, let's be honest, nobody actually aims for the head in Call of Duty. This is not CSGO, where you're actively playing it very, very slow and aiming for heads and being very, accurate with your aiming. This is Call of Duty. This is a Twitch fast-paced shooter where you're constantly on your feet. Nobody has time to be aiming for the head in Call of Duty. It just happens sometimes. You just happen to get headshots from time to time. That's what happens, because, again, it's Call of Duty. Now, I know there's some people who aim, like, upper chest area when they're trying to go for headshot challenges, but for the most part, headshots are pretty much random as to when they happen. And this isn't a lack of, my skill or something. It's just genuine a fact. Like, how many times do you actually die to headshots? How many times, if you go into your next Call of Duty match, are you looking in the kill feed and are you actually seeing people die to headshots? It's not that often. It really surprisingly is not that common. So for that reason, please just nerf the headshot multipliers. The fact that I've raved and raged on about this for this long in this video just goes to show that it literally is my major complaint about this. Obviously, aside from spawns, aside from terrible hit detection, aside from everything else that's just day one issues like crashing and literally completely freezing my PlayStation. Thanks, Sledgehammer Games. This happened before in Cold War. I'll probably make an entire video on it. But aside from that, the game is fun. The game is enjoyable, but the day one problems and the headshot multipliers are just ridiculous. That make the game all just so frustrating to play. So with that being said, if you guys did happen to enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on post notifications. Let me know down below what are your guys' thoughts on Vanguard. What are your major problems right now that you are seeing? And with that being said, have a great rest of the day, everybody. Bye-bye. Peace out.